Whew. Good morning, folks. We are getting up. We are in the mountains, and we've got a few chores to do today. I've got to actually leave the mountains. I got to head back to the shop. I thought I'd kind of bring you along, kind of share with you a few things that are happening, going on the channel. But I've been just kind of taking a couple days to just unwind and enjoy the peace and tranquility that only the mountains and the forest can provide. So like I said, we have a lot to do today and I need to get down the road, but I've been kind of camped up on this hill the last couple days, and it's just got this absolutely gorgeous view of the mountains, and you know, there's some just beautiful little wispy clouds, and with the kind of the gray rainy day, it just looks really peaceful and beautiful this morning. So figured I'd at least try to take it in a little bit with a cup of coffee before we got going. All right, so we're getting ready to go. I'm just kind of packing up everything. This is a project I did a few days ago. I ended up putting a RJ45, waterproof RJ45 plug on my Starlink. This is actually just like a Cat 6 cable that comes with the Starlink with a kind of a USB looking end on each side. So I just cut it, put a Cat 5 cable, put in a waterproof connection on the side of the van, so that way my router can stay inside the van, and then when I need to get the Starlink out, it's just a matter of grabbing the dish out, putting it into the adapter I put on the roof rack, and plugging it into the van. So this is how I've been stowing the Starlink. I bought this box off Amazon. It did not come with the Starlink. It has some foam in here I cut out. I keep the dish inside here, and then I just stow this inside the skybox. All right, so we made it back to the shop. I'm throwing some garbage in the old Ford. We're gonna run up to the dump. We're gonna get it cleared out because I got a delivery, an upgrade for the van that came in today, and we're gonna need the truck bed to go get it. Alright, so you guys remember this? A lot of you guys commented about it. You might recognize it. This is the exhaust off the van, or the old exhaust off the van. But yeah, a while back, a couple, 3 months ago, I cut this one out and re-welded a new one into the van that's much better than this. This one was definitely in tough shape. So this is the old spare tire carrier off the van. I cut this out because obviously I carry my spare tire off the back bumper and it's too big to go under the van anyways. I also use that space to put in an air tank on the van so that way I could hold a volume of air. Now I know it's been a little while since you guys have seen me drive the old Ford, and for some of you that are fairly new to the channel, you only know the van, but this was the adventure vehicle for the first part of the channel. This is, I had a rooftop tent on it. I also pulled a little overland trailer for a little while, but unfortunately now its main job is chores, like running to the dump, going to get deliveries like we're getting today. And you know, I also use it for when if I'm working on the van and I've got it torn apart, I can go run into town with this to get other parts if I find that I need some, instead of having to try to mess around putting the van back together just to go get parts. So kind of just an errand truck now. I really still like having it around. It comes in super handy.
Garbage?
Yep.
12?
12?
Yeah. Have a good one.
You too, thanks a lot. So it just cost me $12 to dump the back of the old Ford. Now granted, I don't got a lot of stuff in the old Ford right now, but it wouldn't have mattered. I could have had that thing just packed full of garbage and it was still only been 12 bucks. So it surprises me at this point that people still go out to our public lands and dump their garbage. It just makes me super mad. So luckily we do have people like PLS Bin, Public Land Stewards Bin, and they are putting on a cleanup, and you guys have seen me out doing those cleanups before, and it's not just people out there dumping garbage. There's also people out there that are living and leaving their garbage behind and that kind of stuff. But this Saturday, I believe, I don't remember the date because I don't remember what the date today is. I think it's like September 25th or 24th. Anyways, I'll put it right down here on the screen. This Saturday, they're putting on a cleanup, so we're gonna go out there and you know, do some cleanup, because I think it's always a good idea to be a part of the trying to clean it up and not be a part of the problem. Make sure that we're always cleaning everything up. But when we get the opportunities and we've got these groups that come together and go out and clean up, just if you can, get out there and do it. So anyways, I'm going to put all their information down in my description. Public Land Stewards Bend. If you're in the Bend, Oregon area this Saturday, please come out, help us clean up. Go to their website, sign up, let them know you're coming, because they like to provide food and drinks and stuff for everybody after the cleanup. So they like to kind of have an idea of how many people are coming out. But come on out, help us clean up, and let's keep the garbage in the refuge, not on our public lands. You just gonna come off there?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Sweet. Alright guys, so like I said, this is going to be a big upgrade to the van. This is actually a Ford 6R80 transmission. Now, Ford never put the 6R80 in the Econo line. This is a newer style transmission. I don't know how far back they go. This particular one is out of a 2011 Ford F-150 with the 6.2 liter, I believe it is. And I got it from the junkyard. Now, because Ford never put this in the Econoline, this is not going to just bolt up to my old 351 Windsor. So I got an adapter kit from Transmission Adapters. I'll bolt this to any small block or even the 460 you can actually put this on. And then another thing that I have done is I got an adapter, and I am waiting. So this project's not going to get done right away, but I've got an adapter coming and a Atlas 2-speed transfer case that will go behind that. In order to get this to work, I've got a shift controller from US Shift, and I'll go through all of this a little bit later, like when we actually go to do this upgrade, which will probably be 2 to 3 months from now, because the Atlas won't even show up until late October. And I actually ordered that back. I want to say I ordered that back in May, I think. So it's quite a waiting list to get an Atlas. But yeah, so we're waiting on that part. Once we get it, we'll start working on this project, and I'll do a whole video series or video on switching that over, because this will make the van a 6-speed. It will also give me the ability to manually shift it as well. So with the new Atlas 2-speed transfer case, I'll be able to shift the front and rear wheels independently, and then with this I'll be able to have 6 speeds instead of just 4 speeds, and I'll be able to manually shift all those gears. So that will give me a lot more control on and off road. Alright guys, well, we're getting a little rain, but that's okay because I'm about ready to wrap this video up. There's just one more thing that I wanted to talk about in this little vlog, and that is this Jackery 1000. This is the Jackery 1000 Pro. We're not going to talk about it a lot in this video, but I'm just going to be telling you that I'm going to be doing a review video on it. I got to actually shoot it and get it out to you probably by the time this video goes out, the very next day. It's one of those things where, as many of you know, I had just lost Daisy, and I haven't really, this is not definitely, the very next thing that I wanted to post on the channel was a review, you know, have the Remembrance of Daisy, which I just posted a day or so ago, and then follow that up with a Jackery review. But it's one of those things where I agreed to do this review long before I knew Daisy was going to come up missing and that we were going to lose her. So basically, this vlog is just kind of, as much as anything, I just kind of wanted it to be a little intermediary between those two videos and just kind of share with you a few things kind of going on. And but yeah, we're going to do a review on this. I am using it in the van. This is where it lives, and it's proving to be very useful, and we'll go over that in the review. Plus the things that I'm frustrated with, which if you saw my Jackery 2000, it'll be very similar. But yeah, so I'm going to be at the shop here doing a few things, and I got, like I said, this review is one of them. The big thing is also I wanted in this video was to get you guys to come out to the PLS bin cleanup and get involved with that, and come on out. I think that's a great way right there to celebrate Daisy, is by, you know, going out and cleaning up some public lands, which I took her out and enjoyed a lot, her and Wheeler. So great way to honor her is to go out and clean those public lands. So if you have the ability to come out on Saturday, like I said, definitely check out the website down below. I think it's plsbin.org, but like I said, there will be a link down in the description. Come on out, sign up, come on out, clean up some public land. Anyways, guys, like I said, I got that going on. I'm gonna be doing a couple other little things around the shop, and then once the PLS cleanup is done on Saturday, I think we're gonna get back out with the van and start making some new content for the channel. So, or a channel, I should say. Anyhow, we'll see you guys again outside.